So I proceed to slather up my girlfriend's toes with a bunch of honey. And then I start licking, right? I start going crazy. In between the toes, down the sole, up to the heel, up the ankle even. I was just going all up in there. So for context, right, we started dating in uni. Like, this was like 6 months ago. We broke up, by the way. We started dating like in uni 6 months ago, and we were on summer break. So we haven't seen each other for a while. So I was like, yo, I can just come to yours over the summer. And she was like, all right, cool, come on these days because my family's going to a trip in Greece and I need to cat sit. And I was like, I bet you know what that means. And yeah, I get there and we instantly get to action, right? There's no introductions, no nothing. We defile the couch. We don't even make it upstairs, right? We don't even make it to the bedroom. It never got to that point. But we made a crucial error. We didn't give enough preparation time, and we went like 4 rounds out of the get-go, and then understandably she was really sore the day after and the preceding days, so we couldn't have any sort of sex whatsoever because her shit hurt so much. But we were still freaked out. We were still freaked the hell out, right? So we were like contemplating what ways can we get freaky without actually having sex. At first, we went for anal, right? Now, I'm not a mud pit type of guy, right? I'm not a mud pit type of guy. But you know, if I have to get dirty, I will get dirty. So we try, you know, she's never done anal before. I've never done anal before. And we try and expand the entrance, right? With these 2 fingers, but since I didn't want to get any mud on them, I used like a condom. So I like wrapped my fingers in a condom and started like, you know, testing the entrance of the cave to see if it was ready. It never got ready. She was like really like uncomfortable the whole time. So we were like, okay, scrap that idea. We're not going into the mud pit today. What else can we do? Then, you know, we went to the extremities, right? Armpits, feet, hands, you know, we got freaky in those type of ways. Now, loads of people are against feet and armpits, and I'm just like, well, if you like that person, you like all of them, right? I don't understand why you're picking and choosing what you like about them. Just like the feet and like the armpits. Now, if I were to love someone, I would also love the mud pit, but I don't love the mud pit, and I haven't found anyone that I really want to explore that area of the region with. That's why I know I've never found true love yet, because that hasn't happened to me in my life. Anyways, we decided to trade, right? Honey on the tip and then honey on the toes, and we swap these. We do a 69, then we get Nutella play action in there. We do some of that, and it was the best experience of my life. It was honestly, like, I look back on those few nights where we freaked but didn't actually freak like with sex, and I look on them very fondly because that was like peak intimacy basically. And yeah, it was really beautiful, and you guys have to experience it someday too. And you know, I don't discriminate. If I did the feet, I might as well do the armpits. So I'm like, girl, lube them shits up, and I fucked the armpit, and I fucked the armpit. You know what I'm saying? I went crazy. Thigh jobs were initiated as well. We tried the whole like rubbing back and forth. Neither of us came, but it was extraordinary either way. And I've always had like birds. I've always had like a fascination with honey, right? Like I told you guys about that one time I fucked a jar of honey. You know, if I was to be reincarnated, since I've been reading up on Buddhism, I like to be reincarnated as honey. You know, I wanna slide down someone's throat. I wanna give them nutrients. I wanna make the food that they eat taste good. That's the one I wanna be in life. And yeah, I find it really weird now that me and that girl don't talk anymore. We haven't talked for like ages. And yet we did all that really intimate stuff, and we'll just never see each other again. And then in the new relationship, you know, the other person will be awkward, but then you're like, oh well, I've already experienced this, you know, this is kind of natural for me, and I don't know how to get past that, right? I miss the amazing foot job that I got on that day. And some people would call me crazy, right? Some people would tell me, ew, that's for gooners only. And I'm just like, I am a gooner. I don't beat my shit. I don't watch porn. I think it's disgusting. Now, I used to, like when I was like 19, so like a year ago, but now I've like, my brain is fully expanded, and I'm just like, every time I look at porn, I'm just disgusted with the content and then me, and I think it's gross. That's all that I wanted to say today. Thank you for watching. I hope this has been informative for you, right? I'm in Soho Square right now, chilling with the birds. Cold ass birds. All right, bye bye.